morning, everybody, and welcome back to 365 Days of Single Shenanigans. It is day 26, if I've remembered correctly. And in today's episode, we are going to find a new book. Now, I don't have the money to go buy a book like I usually do, so I was not going to get any more books until I've read everything that's on my TBR. But last night I tried to read everything. I went down my list and I didn't want to read any of the books that I have on my TBR. So I really want to get a fiction book to allow me to have something kind of low stimulation entertainment to get me nice and sleepy at night. So I was racking my brain, I couldn't figure out what to do, and then I remembered street libraries, because one of my books that's on my TBR is from the street library, and it's got like a whole stamp, it came with a cute bookmark and everything. So we are going to, there's 2 street libraries that I want to check out that are in my area. So yeah, let's go. So I was gonna go to both libraries, but when I saw this book, it was an absolute no-brainer. Now I don't know if I've heard of this book before. It sounds somewhat familiar, but the reason I chose it is actually because my favorite movies are all war movies. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a movie adaptation of this book. But yeah, I was like, I always loved the war movies. Surely I love the war books. And the reason I love the war movies isn't like, I don't really like gore, but I do like just the human experience. And in war, there is a lot of potential for the human experience. You've got love, you've got courage, you've got betrayal, you've got standing up for your values. Like, there's so many cool things about the human experience that go on in a war movie. Now y'all are gonna be asking me why I didn't join the army or whatever, and guess what? Actually, I applied to join the Air Force a few years ago. And I was denied because of my hypermobility making me very prone to injury. And I'm like, fair enough. I'm a liability in a war scenario, unfortunately. So I will not be going to war. But let's have a little read of the blurb. So, okay, it says, Ordinary Heroes is a beautifully wrought, finely achieved reconstruction of an elusive, clandestine life by Scott Turow at the very top of his form. So be warned, a book to start on a Friday night. It is Friday. It is Friday. So it looks like it's partially based on like true stories. Let's keep going. So that quote was from Alan First. All parents keep secrets from their children. My father, it seemed, kept more than most. Whilst mourning the death of his father, courtroom journalist Stuart Dubin decides to research the life of a man he had always respected, always admired, but possibly never quite knew. As a young, idealistic lawyer during the last terrible months of the Second World War, David Dubin was sent to the European front, ostensibly to bring charges against a brave American hero, Robert Martin, who had suddenly, inexplicably gone local. No longer following orders from his superiors, Martin has become a liability, and General Rolly Tweedle wants him neutralized. But as Dubin learns more about Martin and the demons possessing him, he finds him falling in love with Martin's enigmatic ex-mistress, a woman of supreme bravery and dangerous anger, and someone who will do anything to protect her comrade in arms. Stuart discovers a journal written by his father and learns of his incredible courage in the face of battle, reading firsthand of the shattering moral consequences for those caught in the chaos of war, and finally, the secret he had died protecting. And then there's some praise for Scott Turow. Turow has set new standards for the genre, most notably in the depth and subtlety of his characterizations, the kind of reading pleasure that only the best novelists, genre or otherwise, can provide. And that's from the New York Times. And here's another one. Turow shows why he deserves to be top of the charts. That's a quote from Independent on Sunday. So, very exciting to read this book. I don't have time to read it right now, but I will probably start reading it a little bit before bed tonight, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I need to find a bookmark for it. It doesn't come with a bookmark. I will find one. I will find a bookmark. I need so many more bookmarks. I need to maybe I'll order a bunch of them on Amazon. Because I would like to put more bookmarks in my Bible. I've got one for where I'm reading in Job. I'm reading the book of Job, and so I've got a bookmark there. But every day I'm reading from a different part of the New Testament twice a day, and I'm having to find the page. But it would be good if I could bookmark certain points in the New Testament, or get those tabs. That'd be great, that label all of the books. So yeah, I gotta go do some DoorDash orders now because it's Friday, it's DoorDash day. But no, I won't tell you this. We're changing it up. Stay tuned for the weekly review. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, you have to wait 2 more days for that. I only have to wait 1 more day to make that video, but you have to wait 2 more days to watch it. So, sorry. But stay tuned for the weekly review. I've just done some preparation for that video already, because as you know, we are due to make a new habit tracker. I already made it. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo.